I need a J-Jibs type beat.
Head up. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. Look in my eyes, know we'll be fine. Think the weed is better. I can't be tripping all the time, I can't foresee the weather. I hope 100 years from now we'll still be together. And if you ever cross my side, I'll be me forever. Me forever, me forever, me forever, forever, me forever, me forever, me forever. Still cross my tears and dye my eyes, that got me forever. And if you ever cross my side, I'll be me forever, me forever, me forever. For the homies, nigga, I don't need a reason why. No, all them days that we done spit up barely getting by. If you ever cross my side, I'll be me forever, me forever. Still fucking the cops, I like my dogs, I want them free forever. I know you staying by that law, so keep it G forever. Just hold your head up, won't be long, so you can see the weather. Just hold your head up, won't be long, we'll walk the streets together. Hold your head up. I swear sometimes I've been so low, it's hard to get up. Fucked up my mind, I stooped this low to get this bread up. Ain't time to be humble, young man rumble, I can't let up. Keep this shit together. Gotta look in my eyes, know we'll be fine. I think the weed is better. You can't be tripping all the time, you can't foresee the weather. I hope 100 years from now we'll still be together. Know if you ever cross my side, I'll be me forever, me forever.
Peace. Positive energy always creates equality. Please educate all children equally. Peace. 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 What's going on out there, family? What's going on out there, family? Today is a celebration. Today is a celebration. Ghetto to Glory. Welcome. All my Ghetto to Glory family out there. Welcome. This is Ghetto to Glory Intellectual Outlooks from Ghetto Perspectives. I repeat, this is Ghetto to Glory Intellectual Outlooks from Ghetto Perspectives. Who has a ghetto perspective? I have a ghetto perspective. Who's self-educated? I'm self-educated. That's where my intellect comes from. So, basically, intellectual outlooks from ghetto perspectives is me copping out to not really having an institutionalized education. So that means you may hear a lot of shit that don't sound typical. But I guarantee you it's an intellectual outlook. It may just have a ghetto perspective. That's it. Because I intellectualize all day about this life shit. All day about this life shit. All day about this life shit. Not just for me. Not just for mine. Not even just for people. Like I think about like every single thing, every single aspect of existence. I think about how chairs feel. Like a 300-pound person sitting in a chair. Can you imagine how that chair feels? You know what I mean? Can you imagine that? Does your imagination take you there? Does it put you like, yo, damn, I wonder how that chair feel. It's like, yo, that chair probably like worked. That shit probably feel like it worked 10 hours yesterday. It worked 11 hours the day before that. And now the manager is trying to ask him to work another 14. That's how that chair feel when a 300-pound person is just sitting in that chair. Especially when that chair is used to some petite-ass people sitting in it. Or some smaller individuals. And they got a lot of weight in it. It's probably, you know what I mean? You could probably hear it. It's making sounds and everything. You're not thinking that that's the chair crying. But maybe that's his way of crying. They say your stomach is another brain in your body. When your stomach growling, you're hungry, or it hurt, anxiety, all that stuff like that. You feel different type of ways, and you feel it in your gut. Maybe that cringing, cracking noise is the way that the chair is saying, help me. Get this motherfucker up out me. I am not built for his weight. See? Those type of things. All types of aspects. That's what we're going to be talking about. This is the introduction episode to Ghetto to Glory. Intellectual outlooks from ghetto perspectives. My name is Radio Razim. Not Radio Raheem. No, I did not die. The police did not choke me out. I got every single one of my batteries. And contrary to belief, or contrary to what the movie said, the Asian people treated me pretty nicely at the store when I bought them. Shout out my Asians. Shout out my Boricuas. Shout out my Mexicanos. Shout out my Indianos. Shout out my Pakistanis. Yes, I have Pakistani friends. Shout out my homie Abdullah. My man came in young boy. He 20-something years old. Like, I'm inspired by so many different other aspects of life other than what my environment comes from. And I think that's what this really comes from. I think that's what really brought this show to fruition. It's the fact that I've been around so many other different aspects of life that give me light, that give me inspiration. You know what I mean? My man Abdullah came into this country, young boy. You know what I mean? Had to work his ass off to bring his parents over and take care of them and get them right. Like, the average person that we come around don't have that aspect of life. Coming from poor hood environments. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't, you know what I mean? It's like, if your moms need to be taken care of, you know what I mean, 9 times out of 10, it's because, you know what I mean, she does something that she chooses to do that's bad for herself. You know what I mean? It's a lot of cases where, you know what I mean, health is an issue, but for the most part, what I've seen is that people choose to take bad paths, and that the kid's not jumping to take care of them. So that's what I'm typically used to seeing. So when I see my man come in from another country and he like, yo, I got to take care of, you know what I mean? Like, I got to make sure they right. And I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for them. It's like, it's supposed to be the other way around, ain't it? And he like, nah, this is how it's go for me. So that he showed me another aspect of life. You know what I mean? So shout out my homie Abdullah. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Shout out my Mexicano homie Rolando. You know what I mean? What? The most tightest knit, like, family. You know what I mean? Like, party, hustle, like, all the way down to the dog, man. To the dog. Like, I grew up in a pit bull environment. You know what I mean? Like, so it's not the fact that you want to say that an animal was expendable, but hey, we grew up and we ain't have shit. So, you know what I mean? Like, if the dog was a little fucked up, we ain't have shit. We were supposed to go to a show. I remember, man, my man told me, yo, I can't go because our dog is sick. And it's going to cost like $12,000 for the surgery or whatever. And we all had to kick in something crazy. You know what I mean? Over a couple stacks to make sure that the dog was okay. I'm like, shit. Nah, man. Like, we getting a new dog. $12,000. Oh, man. I know human beings that don't have $12,000 to spend on funerals. So it's like, wow. Like, that was, I mean, coming from where I'm from to seeing the way that, you know what I mean? Shout out my man Steph. Shout out my man Steph. Congratulations on me and your Libra wife. You know what I mean? Libras all day. You feel me? Steph showed me credit. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure it's people around in my environment that know credit, but Stefan, where's Stefan from? Stefan's from Serbia? Yeah. Steph's from Serbia. Shout out my man Steph, man. Taught me credit right there at the desk while customers was on the floor. Helped me order my card. Got my credit score to like a 5, from like a 505 to like a 650 in like 4 or 5 months. You know what I mean? Appreciated that. Heavy. You know what I mean? I learned a lot from things outside of my community. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that there's things that aren't inside my community or people inside my community that I couldn't learn from. You know what I mean? But there is a vast amount of people trying to teach you things that don't get you out of the community. You know what I mean? They actually keep you posted there. You know what I mean? For very long amounts of times. You know what I mean? And if not in that community space, you can get shipped out somewhere, and there's a smaller community that they'll ship you to with no girls in it. A lot of people I know got sent to those communities too. And so, you know what I mean? That's how we got to where we at now too. Avoiding that aspect. This is Ghetto to Glory, intellectual outlooks from ghetto perspectives. Once again, my name is Radio Razine. Oh, man. I was just watching Heat earlier and just translating what De Niro was saying to Al Pacino when they was at the coffee shop. Like, bro, I feel like that now. I feel like I know, you know what I mean, what my glory is. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking like, this ain't specifically for urban black da-da-da. I mean, this is for anybody whose life is fucked up. You know what I mean? Who started off with scratch. You know what I mean? Started off with absolutely nothing. So you ain't even have a dream. You ain't even have a thought process. You know what I mean? And somehow you ended up, you know what I mean, surpassing people that, you know what I mean, you thought were superior to you in certain cases. You know what I mean? Like, and only realizing that everybody is equal at the end of that. You know what I mean? At the end of that superiority aspect that you put on other people, when you do surpass those people, it's not the fact that you're more superior than those people or they're inferior to you. It's the fact that you're just as talented, just as ambitious, just as driven, you know what I mean? Just as hungry as the next person. And all it takes is that switch to really cut it on, to go for different things. You know what I mean? All it takes is the perspective, the focus, to turn off the distractions, to get the distractions out of here. Like, bye. Oh, all right, I get it. This ain't for me. Oh, okay, this ain't helping me get anywhere that I want to be. It's helping you. Me being around is helping you get a lot of places. You know what I mean? Because I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to be, and now I'm riding with you, and this is a random general conversation, not really anything personal, but yeah, I mean, I'm riding with you because I don't even know why, and I'm happy with the meals that you're giving me. I'm happy with the little bit of help that you're giving me that I think is help, but really it's, you know what I mean, it's contentment. Meanwhile, son, you might be on your way up, and you know what I mean, I don't even know if that considers me or not. I see a lot of that. I see a lot of people riding on waves or riding on teams, being a part of systems. You know what I mean? And then that system is like a rocket that's shooting out of space. It's just the rocket part. It's not actually the spaceship. You're just part of the rocket. And you see what happens when the rocket is made to break off and fall back to the earth while the spaceship keeps going up into space. Are you a rocket? Like, are you a rocket? Do you have the potential to go into outer space? Do you have the fuel? Do you have the ambition? Do you have the fuel? Do you have all the tools? You just don't have the direction. You know what I mean? Because you don't have to put that energy into that spaceship. Or maybe you do. You know what I mean? Maybe you being connected to that makes you feel. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I mean, like, I'm just saying figure out what's going on, who you are. The sooner you do, the sooner you can make that blast off into another stratosphere, into a whole nother universe, into a whole nother place that you ain't even know that you was capable of going to, and that you may even be the damn king of. You may land on metaphorical mental Mars, you know what I mean, being in a whole nother place, being in a whole nother field, doing a whole nother thing that you never thought you'd be doing, and you'll be the king of it. People bow down to you, but you won't know that because you're a part of somebody else's rocket ship. This is Ghetto to Glory, Intellectual Outlooks from Ghetto Perspectives. This is the introduction episode, and we're going to just fly off the hinges. All this is because that's what this is about. This is about coming from scratch. This is about coming from nothing. This is about turning something from absolutely nothing, or at least what you see is nothing at first. Because when you look around, you be like, oh, snap. Wait, I was looking at that like that when I could use this like this and put that on the side of here. That could be the engine. I was looking at that like that when I should really be looking like this. And I could use that as a steering wheel. I was looking at that like that, but I should be looking at this like this. And actually make the axles. Now I could put the tires on. Oh, I had this sitting here all along. I had a seat all along. I wasn't treating it like a seat. I wasn't respecting it like a windshield. I wasn't looking at it like a ceiling or a roof. And these could be your friends. These could be different job opportunities. These could be programs. These could be anything. These could be I ain't gonna reach. First episode, introduction. I ain't gonna reach too far. Baby steps. But the fact of the matter is, if you change the way you look at things, if you change the way you see things, if you change the way that you are conditioned to see things, and see it from a perspective of usefulness, you never know what it'll get you. This is Ghetto to Glory, Intellectual Outlooks from Ghetto Perspectives. You never know what it get you. You never know. So many people would tell me that a car is a liability. I'm an Uber driver. I'm a full-time Uber driver. My car isn't a liability. I'm going to make sure my car isn't a liability. I'm going to service it because I'm using it on a daily basis to make currency. It's an asset for me because I'm not taking trips in it or doing anything. As a matter of fact, when I do chill, I get a rental. My car is my store. If I spent that 20 grand and I bought a store that made me $200, $300 a day, $400 a day, that's an investment. That store is an investment, right? And a store is automatically an investment because I'm automatically going to sell shit out of it, right? What about my car? I'm using it to get currency, right? So it's all on what you use it for. It's a liability. It's a liability to you because you bought a car to get from point A to point B. In most cities, you don't need a vehicle to get from point A to point B. In a lot of cities. As a matter of fact, most people could cycle to their jobs. Yes, bicycle. From point A to point B, from where they work and back. You don't have a heavy load, you don't have a bag or a suitcase or tools to carry with you. Most people. Yeah, you can. Lazy man. Yeah, you can ride. Bicycle. That's why they put city bikes out for you. Thunder thighs. Yes. To work. You're not going to be tired. Your blood is going to be pumping. You're going to be excited at the calories you burnt. You're going to tell everybody they could do it too. Yeah. I'm not talking to you if you work 30 miles away from where you live. No. You need a car. You need a vehicle. You need to purchase a vehicle. And if you work 30 miles away from where you live and they're not paying you enough to own a vehicle, you need to find another. Come on. Because I know those situations too. All I'm saying, I'm not trying to judge. I'm not trying to be on nobody's case. I'm not trying to, you know what I mean? All I'm saying is make the pieces work for you. Don't complain about it. Don't look down. I spent years not making the pieces work for me, and they right there in front of my head. I'm blessed. I'm extremely blessed. But I'm blessed. I got peoples in my corner. I got people that care about me. You know what I mean? I'm blessed. My father, oh my goodness, I can't even imagine, you know what I mean, not having my father. I can't imagine where I would be if I didn't have my father. My father was an asshole. My father was an asshole. But he was a real asshole. And I mean, like, he was responsible, equal, assertive, and loyal. That real. You know what I mean? But he was an asshole. You know what I mean? And that's what made him great. He was a full balanced person. I think that's why I came out of Libra. You know what I mean? Like, I think I'm that it's like, oh man, I can't even explain it. Like, celestially, like I'm here to bring balance. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like I look just like this person who created this energy. You know what I mean? But I also look like this other person. I look just like this other person who creates just as passionate and just as caring and just as loyal of energy, but from a totally different aspect which is my mother. Shout out my mother big time. Because her energy is like on that same level as far as like everything to everybody that's around them. Like that puzzle wouldn't even look right if it wasn't for her. Just like without my father, this puzzle over here wouldn't look right without him. It doesn't even feel right. You know what I mean? So it's just that balance in the two. And it's crazy because my brothers, like my two older brothers, they on a balanced scale of Taurus. And then my sister automatically balances out that, like, the whole energy of all of us because she's a Cancer. Like, she's like the perfect mom. So she like makes it all, you know what I mean? Like, and she don't take no shit. Cause she come from the gods, the earth's space. But, you know what I mean? We taught not to take no shit. We taught to understand everything, and I'm super appreciative. Oh man. Ghetto to glory, intellectual outlooks, ghetto perspectives. This for all my niggas and my bitches. Naturally intelligent, God-given artists. Beautiful inside, true correlation of harmony. My niggas, naturally intelligent, God-given artists. My bitches, beautiful inside, true correlation of harmony. You'll understand what I'm saying when I say it. You know what I'm saying, so I said it. White people, at your own risk, please. If you want to use this terminology, please use it at your own risk. Do not say Radio Razine gave you permission to say nigga and told you that calling a black queen a bitch was a positive connotation now. I did not know. No. You can look at yourself as if that's you, but do it in the mirror to your own, in your house. Don't go around like, yeah, I'm a nigga. Naturally intelligent. I'm a God get no. It's not. No. Don't do it. Just like John Mayer, wait for the world to change, motherfucker. Oh, man, I respect Eminem when he said that. They want to fuck me up for saying the word. My morals went when the president got oral, sexing his Oval Office on top of his desk. His own employee. Don't know me. You can know me. I'm not. My nose hair running, my mind's blondie. I'm the bad guy. Makes fun of people that die in plane crashes. Yo, you know why I love Eminem? Eminem made white people mad that he exposed, like, the American thought process. Like the Americanized thought that the like, yo, like this is what we really think about on a day-to-day basis. Like, and it's not even just, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, because the kids was like up in roars and like, nah, like, and it wasn't, you know what I mean? Hip hop wasn't just a bunch of, you know what I mean, black kids from urban communities acting out. You know what I mean? It was nah, he brought it to the forefront. Like, yeah. And truthfully honest, you know what I mean, I'm in the Uber all day with, I mean, I'm rich kids from different environments, from different cultures, Italians, Irish, you know what I mean, picking mansions, poor houses, trailer parks, you know what I mean, all kind of cultures, all kind of shit. You know what I mean? White people love the hardcore, the real, the like the God body, like the, and I mean like the real people, not, you know what I mean, people who only see things one way. I mean like human beings that just so happen to be of, you know what I mean, pale complexion, you know what I mean, really Mos Def, Talib, like, oh nah, I know black people first on this planet. You know what I mean? I know where we come from. I know the aspect. I know the consciousness. I know like that aspect. Like, and they really go like, nah, I don't do. No offense to anybody that really do any hype lit rap on any of that, but they really like that dope boy celebrity, pastor preacher, whoever. Me personally, I don't think following anybody is clever. Isn't innocent to think any one thing is better. And did anybody hear the government control the weather? Maybe I'm tripping, or do you see these Christians screaming heathens? Is it the book or the bag? Tell me what you people believe in when you wake up. Which one is the reason? What got you to your feet? Got you dressed in your car and made you put your keys in? Maybe Islam is the key for this negative to be deaded. Praying to the east, fasting was bad on you. You shed it, find yourself a true queen, obey your children and wed it. But what I won't do is give Elijah Muhammad the credit. For me, it's needed the people that I love is why I'm building. First my angels, then the loved ones that maybe then on my children, Lord willing. I'm all on them focus, so I'll be chilling, putting healthy shit on my mind and body, refrain from killing. They be really, really feeling that shit. Check out my fucking SoundCloud, Radio Razim in the building. This Ghetto to Glory, intellectual outlook, some ghetto perspectives. Yes, I'm doing a pod all by myself. I want to motivate people to be superior than they were the day before, than their inferior selves the day before. That's the only goal. For yourself, be better than you was before. Stop hating on people on the other side of you. Stop looking at people. Stop worrying about what the fuck people got going on. Stop even thinking about other people. Period. Don't even put thought into it unless it's love. We gotta take this shit back to the 70s, to the 60s. You know what I mean? When it was just like, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing. And niggas wasn't pulling the gun out on a motherfucker unless it was right in front of their face and they was ready to kill him. Because they violated everything about what you was trying to exist for. Like, people used to really, like, that's why people ain't care about people going back in the day. Because people used to go because they was playing games where they got sent. At least as far as on the street aspect. So it was just like, oh yeah, he was bugging. Moms didn't even care. Like, yeah, I know my boy was out there wilding. Nowadays it ain't that. Moms know their boy out there bugging. And when you get caught up in some shit, the moms will come out there fighting for him. but like as if he was a good kid or something like that, or if he, I mean, but all it really sums it up is that he your baby. And that's why he the way he is, because you treating him like a damn baby his whole existence. He never got to mature into actually respecting himself and respecting the other things around him. Okay. That's it. Zim, don't hit him with no more. Zim. It's all right. We can stop now. It's just an introduction. Oh, Weezy, what up? Yo, Ghetto to Glory, intellectual outlooks from ghetto perspectives. This has been the intro. Oh, look at my baby. Hi, look at her mother. But yeah, we just dropping it, man. We dropping some new perspectives for y'all, putting y'all into a different mind state, trying to bring positivity to the light, trying to make everybody see themselves in a brighter light on a daily basis, man. So definitely, if you like what you hear, tune in every Wednesday, 7 o'clock. Ghetto to Glory, intellectual outlooks from ghetto perspectives. My name is Radio Razim. You can search Radio Razim on Patreon. You can search Ghetto to Glory on Twitter. You can search Ghetto to Glory on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. GhettoToGlory.com is actually under construction. If you go there right now, you'll see my ugly little face, but we doing big things. Money always divided equally. R.I.P. King. Money your back, not big. But yeah, we out here, man. We out here. We doing big things, and trying to bring the light that I have onto other people. Oh, look at the ladies, my baby mamas, sexy. But yeah, man, we doing this thing every Wednesday, 7 o'clock. Like I said, trying to bring the light out of people, make them see themselves more superior than they were the day before. Bring light, man. Let me see. Hit that shit, Redda. Hit it, Redda. Show them how to do it, Redda. Show them how to do it. Boom. We having fun. We doing things all day, every day. And this is what it is, man. Ghetto to Glory, intellectual outlooks from ghetto perspectives. I appreciate all y'all from tuning in. Tune in more, man. We got more to come, man. We got more to come. Come. Peace.